guys, welcome back to the channel. It is February 6th and my goal is to get this video out in the next week or two, because I think I have one that's actually getting posted this week on Wednesday, which will be the 8th, and that was from last year. So, but I've been saying that I've got two or three videos that I needed to edit that were supposed to go on my blogging channel. Had not got a chance to, just because of the hoopla and the chaos that's been going on in our family. And so today is the day to kind of give you guys an update of what's been going on. So first, I slept in today. It is 1 o'clock. I slept in until about 10 or 11. I've been extremely exhausted, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of it. Look, before we go any further, I hope y'all have got your coffee, because this may be a little on the chatty side just for the first, 5 or 6 minutes, and I hope you guys are ready for it. So, it's just, I've been really, really tired. Update on my mother. Next week will be week 4 of chemo. And she's a fighter, for sure. She's a beast. She has had so many side effects and symptoms due to chemo that scared us all. We thought that she was having a stroke. Another, she's having extremely sensitivity to cold. She is... I mentioned before that she struggles, or she was having signs of dementia, which we have yet to truly diagnose, because at the beginning of all of this, we were in the process of diagnosing her memory loss, if it was Alzheimer's or dementia or whatever the case was. And so in the middle of doing all these tests and exams on her, they had found out that she had stage 3 cancer. And it's stage 3 colon aggressive cancer is what she's got. It is in her lymph nodes, and they also saw a lesion on her liver about 1 centimeter long. They aren't able to diagnose that because, 1, it's very, very small. 2, they think could be a blood vessel, so they're not diagnosing it stage 4. But it is in her lymph nodes. So for many that don't know, what causes a cancer to go from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 is how far into the layers of the tissue that it's in, and if it's gone further than the tissue. So once it gets to your lymph nodes, the lymph nodes, from what they explain, it's like the highway to the rest of your body. It's like the source to all your veins, and so it got into her lymph nodes. And the first 2 places, from what I've been told and I've gathered information, that it appears once it spreads, is the lungs and the liver. So we're going through a lot. And so, as I was saying, she's got a lot of memory loss, and the chemo brain is real. It's a constant reminder and conversation several times a day, several times a week, of whatever it was that we had talked about. Yes, I am my mother's caregiver in regards to making her appointments and making sure she gets to the locations that she needs to get to, which I need to make a phone call here in a little bit for transportation for her, and I'll lead into that in a little bit. To at least her chemo. She wants her independence, meaning she's wanting the ability to drive herself to a lot of these places that don't give her a side effect. So, for example, her blood work. She can go get her blood work. And when she's done with the pump, so when she goes in, so her blood work is on Tuesday, so she has to go every other Tuesday for blood work. Wednesday she goes in for her chemo, which they've extended her chemo itself. The treatment was 2 hours, now they're extending it to 4, because of her really bad side effects. But there's prep time to that, which prior to that was about an hour to 2 hours, because they've got to do weigh-in, they've got to do vitals, they've got to do all these other things that they've got to do before. She's got to talk to the doctors on hand to make sure that she's feeling okay before they give her. So there's a lot of prep. So it's about a hour and a half to 2 hour prep. And so because of her side effects the last 2 times, treatment 2 and treatment 3, they've extended her treatments going forward to where the chemo is now 4 hours. So now she's going to be in the infusion center for 6 hours, a long day, where I would sit with her for the first 3 treatments. I sat with her, and it was pretty intense to watch that and to be part of. Very overwhelming, but I told her that she was not going to go through this by herself, so I'm here to help her. So with that being said, she's a strong person. She's fighting. She's wanting to do certain things. She's not able to drive at night. We just did her eye exam and found out that she's got pretty bad cataracts in both of her eyes. So she's not able to drive at night because it just, if you know what cataracts is, it just makes everything very blurry, especially with the light. So it's very dangerous for her. We did call her car insurance and put a claim on her windshield and got that replaced, because her car is like 25 years old and it's had the same windshield. And it was pretty bad. So we got her new windshield, we got her new windshield wipers. There's just a lot of things that are going on with her, which is not a bad thing. It's a lot. And I'm doing it by myself. I'm trying the best of my ability to manage it all. And it's a lot, but we can get through this. So with also dealing with her, there's still some other family things that I'd rather not get into, but it's there's certain things that are still strained, and it affects emotionally, spiritually, other things. It's a lot. Some things you wish that you can fix with the flip of a switch. Some things you can fix with just moving on. And it's really hard to do that. There's just several things that are going on. Several things. So, not to dwell into that, the boys. Gabriel has been accepted to the local state college. He was our oldest, or is our oldest, that who did college, got affected because of the whole COVID thing, and just that turned into craziness. So then he ended up doing another college, got his AA. He finally graduated, got his AA a few months ago, and has been in the process to do a direct connect into the local state college, which he got accepted. I'm super excited for him. And then he is looking into moving out at the end of the year. And I'm proud of him. I'm really proud of him, because he is 21, soon to be 22, and he can definitely do on his own. He works really hard. He works full time. He attends college. He works on himself physically at the gym, and hopefully mentally and spiritually. I'm hopeful that he's got those other two lined up. But he's been working really, really hard. And Cameron, our middle son, I really haven't been too vocal about it on Instagram or at all, actually. I should, because I'm a very proud mama. But Cameron is going off to college. He reports August 1st, and he got a full ride for both academics and sports, and they also gave him some spending money. So this moment is very, 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 very proud and excited for him. So 2 of my babies are essentially moving out of the home this year at some point. And then Liam, my little nugget of joy. He is still Liam, being my acting role of my dad. I call him my 14-year-old daddy because he likes to pry into my business. But he will be going off to high school come August, and he'll be the last baby in the house. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be real hard and tough. But I'm proud of my boys, of where they're going. And I've told them that I am 100% on board with whatever choice that they make. Besides the fact, now I'm a bit on the strict side of this. My kids will either go to college or go to the military. I do not believe that my kids or any child after graduation feel like they have no idea what they're, or let me just put it this way, my kids won't be doing this. Graduating, living at home, freeloading, taking advantage. No. I've raised you till you're 18. I taught you right from wrong. Pushed you for grades, pushed you for sports. Yes, I did push them. That's a huge admission, because this is a very athletic family, and either grades or sports are going to get you somewhere, but we're hopeful that grades will. Because not everyone gets a blessing like Cameron did, and that was huge. So I will not have my kids just lay at home after high school. So telling Liam, you've got 4 years to buckle up, buddy boy. And you've got schoolwork, athletics. You need to be pushing yourself, because come graduation, if you do not graduate, just saying. Myself, let's see, what am I going to tell you guys about myself? So I mentioned in a vlog, in the cleaning channel. So if you don't know, I have a cleaning channel. Many of you do know this. So my cleaning channel, I mentioned a lot of things that were changing. First, I've already told you a lot with the boys. I told you a lot with my mom. Now me. I got a job. It says, welcome new hiring, new employee. So, I'm excited. I'm excited because there's several reasons. One, I get to now focus on me. My kids are old enough to fend for themselves. My youngest is now 14. This November, he'll be 15. He is going to be a freshman in high school. Once my kids got into high school, the only thing that they ever needed from me was picking up from practice, or taking them a shirt that they've forgotten, or taking them their laptops that they've forgotten, or shoes, or whatever. And because I was available, I was able to help them with that. So it is time for me to figure out me, to put myself first in regards to what I want to do. This job landed in my lap, I want to say back in November. And it is now February. And it's been a process to get on board, and it's been a process to do all of the background checks, because it's a pretty big thing, and I'm excited about it. It's actually, the work hours are the times that Liam is in school, so it doesn't affect anything. So even when he goes off to high school, he and I would actually be getting up at the same time, and I will be getting home before he does because he will be attending a form of practice at school. So it just works out great. And I am just super, super excited. My vlogging channel will continue. I'll give you more content about my crazy life, even more. My cleaning channel will continue. I will give you more about my crazy life over there, just of how messy things are with now not only working from home, because I will still be doing YouTube and still doing a podcast, but I'll be also working out of the home. And I'm okay with that. And I know many of you guys have been worried about me and concerned, and I appreciate you guys so much. So much. I do. I'm just happy and excited for what's to come and what this is going to do for myself. Yes, also my kids and my family get to benefit. But I'm really, really excited about what it's going to do for me and what I'm capable and able to do. My children and my husband and my family has been my entire priority in regards to any other job that I've had. I've been able to be available to get off and do things, and they were a priority to me. And not to say that we weren't a priority to my husband, but he was the primary, and I didn't want him to have to take time so that it affect financially, as he's taken a sacrifice right now working out of the home, traveling back and forth. That's still going to continue. My kids don't need me at the house while they're at school. So there's only so much cleaning that I can do. And so in regards to my mother, so the locations that I'll be working at will be literally where she is going to be majority of the time, near where she is going to be majority of the time. So she will be transported by me on certain days, and we're also setting up transportation for her for the days that she takes chemo, so that she's got a ride to and from or home or whatever the case is. So transportation is going to be available for her as a backup, along with, we have like maybe one or two close friends that are able to assist. She was the one that pushed me to take this job. She was very excited for me. She's always wanted me to have something of my own. Not to say that my kids weren't, but she always had but what if, Rose? What if? So I am excited. She's excited. And I cannot wait to share with you guys just all that comes with it. I'm still going to take the time off that is needed to get my kids situated, and they most certainly will know that. Going to get Cameron settled in his college. That's going to take a week because we've got to drive him. So we'll take a week off, and just a lot of good things are happening, and I'm excited about it. I've said that 1,000 times, but I am. But that doesn't relieve the stress and me feeling overwhelmed. It doesn't. It just adds on to it, quite honestly. I've been dealing with a lot of back spasms and neck spasms because of how stressful I've been. I've changed out my mattress, got a new pillow that a company sent me, and I've been using it. It's been working great. But from time to time, I'll still get like a spasm. And so we're just hopeful things will turn around here soon. And my conversations with God has come back, not as much, but more than where they were not too long ago. So we'll just go from there. I thank you guys so much for being here and listening to my little chatty rant. I've got some work I've got to do. I've got to edit a video. I got to film a video to edit for tomorrow's upload because I've got some other videos on here that I have to edit, but they're they're involved with brands. And so I've got that. I've got a lot of things I got to take care of, especially since I'll be starting work next week, the day after Super Bowl. And who does Super Bowl on a Sunday? I mean, can we do a petition to have them change Super Bowl to like on a Saturday? Anyway, so thank you guys for being here. Love you guys. Your support is amazing. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Much love and God bless.